Time right now, 5:35. Tens of thousands of farmers and producers, visitors as well. They're all coming for the cows this week. The 50th World Dairy Expo is taking place right here in Madison.
It isn't just a time, though, to showcase dairy cattle. It's a major economic opportunity for the city of Madison. News 3 This Morning reporter Eden Checkol is live at the Alliant Energy Center this morning with more. Good morning, Eden.
Hi, Adam and Danica. Good morning. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but they're getting their day started. Now, the World Dairy Expo generates millions of dollars for Madison's economy. So today I have Kristen Olson from the Dairy Expo. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
So we've got about 70,000 people attending this year. People from about 100 countries.
Right.
Talk about how having that many people come here can impact our economy.
Well, World Dairy Expo has a $31 million impact just on the city of Madison alone. And it's because of our international presence. This is the place where the world global dairy industry meets. And so we're seeing people come from all over the world, and they're staying for a long time, visiting our hotels and our restaurants. And even our exhibitors in the barns are utilizing businesses to do their printing for their marketing materials. So it certainly is very impactful for our city.
Very cool. Now I want to get into how the Dairy Expo has benefited farmers and business owners. How would you say it's helped them?
Well, right here we're looking at the New Holland Pavilion #1, and we have 2,500 of North America's finest dairy cattle housed within both pavilions. They're coming from about 40 states, about 6 provinces in Canada, and really these people are doing business with each other, and not only are they marketing their genetics within the pavilions, but across the world. We also have more than 880 participating countries in our companies, in our trade show, and there's about 30 countries within that trade show. So certainly a lot of business and commerce takes place at this event.
And I think what makes the Dairy Expo so unique is that it's adapted to changes in the industry throughout the years. Do you think that has drawn more people to come each year?
Right, yeah. Since World Dairy Expo's humble beginnings in 1967, the event has really grown to become, like I said, where the dairy industry meets right here in Madison every October, and people look forward to it every year. It really is a place where people can learn and really take new ideas to their operations to be more productive.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you.
We do appreciate you hanging out with us this morning. Again, the Dairy Expo goes till Saturday, October 8th. $10 for a daily ticket, $30 for a season ticket. We're going to have all the details on our website, but they're here at the Alliant Energy Center getting ready to start the day. So Adam and Danica, it should be a fun one. Day 2 of the World Dairy Expo. Back to you.
Not surprising, Eden, that there's a lot of activity at 5:38 in the morning at a dairy farm show. Not at all surprising. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. 6:07 now on this Wednesday morning. The World Dairy Expo is the biggest of its kind in the world and the 27th largest trade show of any kind in the country.
You're full of fun facts. I had no idea. It was, top 30. Since its start in 1967, it's grown exponentially. And News 3 This Morning reporter Eden Checkol is going to revisit the Expo's history. Good morning, Eden.
Hi, Adam and Danica. Good morning. Yeah, so we are on the second floor of the Alliant Energy Center, and this is where they have a really nice display that explores 5 decades of World Dairy Expo history. This morning, I'm with Media Relations Manager Kristen Olson again. Good morning. Thank you for being here. So again, how did all this get started?
Well, World Dairy Expo started as the World Food Exposition in 1967. They really brought together dairy farmers who wanted a world premiere dairy cattle show, but it also focused on food and marketing agricultural products. And really through the years, we've seen it grow and evolve to include a trade show and really be focused just on the dairy industry. And it's been fun to see the history all come to life with this display.
And speaking of growth, a lot of technology was showcased here that hopefully helped farmers along the way. Can you talk about the kind of technology that was introduced here?
Right. Well, we've seen all sorts of different technologies within our trade show and within the World Dairy Expo show as a whole. And so from things like genetics and artificial insemination in the early years, and things like today we see robotics, whether it's robotic milking systems or robotic feeders. So we've certainly come a long way in the last 50 years.
What does it mean to be a modern day farmer, being able to use all this, have access to all this technology? How has it changed from then to now?
Well, farmers are always looking to make their herds and their businesses more productive, more efficient. And not only can we see that in the trade show, people are rolling out brand new products. They wait for World Dairy Expo to do that. But they're also having that through seminars. We have seminars every day here at World Dairy Expo, as well as virtual farm tours. So producers can come, they can learn from each other, learn from the experts, ask the right questions, and then take that back to their home farms.
Very cool. I'm just so fascinated by all this. All right, thank you so much, Kristen.
Yes.
So again, World Dairy Expo goes till October 8th. That's a Saturday. Daily tickets are $10. Season tickets are $30. It's right here at the Alliant Energy Center. For more information, go to our website at channel3000.com. Back to you.
All right, Eden Checkol reporting live from the Alliant Energy Center this morning in the Madison World Dairy Expo. Thanks, Eden. Appreciate it.
World Dairy Expo is celebrating its golden anniversary this week. Dairy lovers and people in the profession, some important stuff going on. But from over 100 countries, they're all in Madison this week. Pretty impressive.
There are hundreds of show exhibitors that are also at the Alliant Energy Center. News 3 this morning reporter Eden Checkol has more, though, this morning on what it means to be a modern-day farmer. Hi there, Eden.
Hi, Adam and Danica. Good morning. So 2,500 cattle are here on this main floor of the Alliant Energy Center. They're getting ready for the day. And this morning, I'm joined by Jennifer Orchard. She's a 7th-generation farmer, which is something that we don't come across often. What does it mean to be a 7th-generation farmer? I know we were just talking, and you said that your dad was at the very first World Dairy Expo.
Yes, so we go back 7 generations, and we love agriculture. Agriculture and dairy farming have been essentially passed down. It's our heritage. It's something that we are very passionate about. My dad and my uncle exhibited at the very first World Dairy Expo, and we have continued that tradition and are still here today.
Now, since you grew up, on a farm, how has farming changed from when you were a kid to now? And how has technology played a role in that?
Technology is vital to progressing and maintaining economic quality in our lives. So when I was a child, we didn't hand milk, but we used milking machines, and the cows were in a barn, and a stanchion barn, and we have modernized with technology, and our cows are actually now housed in a very comfortable freestall barn. They lay on sand. It's like being on the beach all day, and they're milked in a robot. So they get to choose when they want to sleep, when they want to eat, and when they want to get milked. And the cows are so happy because everything is on their time frame and their schedule.
Just real quick, I want to ask you this question. When you think of a farmer, you think of typically a male, but you're saying it's more common now to see women in this industry as well. Why do you think that perception hasn't really changed for a lot of us?
I think that could be a stereotype that we may have gotten through reading nursery rhymes, growing up with stories, but women are actually starting to exceed men in the agriculture industry. There's more female graduates out of the universities, and there's even more female veterinarians than there are male.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you hanging out with us this morning. Again, this is the second day of the World Dairy Expo. Goes till Saturday the 8th. For more information, head on over to our website at channel3000.com. Back to you.
Eden Checkol reporting live from the Alliant Energy Center this morning. Thanks so much, Eden.